Yeah, good morning, everyone. Yes, Honorable Esther Passaris, all protocols observed. Thank you very much for this opportunity. My name is Caroline Murgor, and I'm the GBV and Gender Advisor at the UNFPA Kenya Country Office. I'd like to pass my greetings from our representative, Dr. Ademola Olajide, who is currently in Kilgoris as they are launching the South Rift Kenya Nimimi chapter. So for us as UNFPA, we're very happy and proud to be here today to support young activists like Sadia, who has come a very long way from her early days in ensuring that women and girls' rights are protected in Tana River. She took out, being a survivor of FGM herself, she took it upon herself to ensure that she educates and creates awareness among her community members so that FGM is eliminated, including also gender-based violence and other harmful practices against women and girls. So as UNFPA, we continue to support activists like Sadia and organizations like hers, community-based organizations, to ensure that they keep the work and the momentum going, even as we support and work together with the national and county governments to ensure that laws and policies are implemented and overall to ensure that gender equality is achieved. So for us, we are happy to be here, and we thank you very much. We wish you success, we wish you the best. You are a very hard-working lady, and we know that the sky is not the limit for you. And we are here as UNFPA. We assure you of our commitment and our support. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, I want to invite Honorable Ibrahim Sane, all the way from Tana River. He comes from my county, from the same village. So, may I have the honor to welcome you to say one word at least.
Hamjambo. Ninawasalimu na kuwaletea salamu kutoka kaunti ya Tana River. Mheshimiwa Esther Passaris, karibu. Nafikiri kati ya hao wote walikusainika hapo, mimi ndiye namfahamu Sadia kuliko wote. Kwa majina naitwa Ibrahim Sane kutoka kaunti ya Tana River. Nilihudumu kama mbunge wa Garseni mwaka wa 2013 hadi 2017. Nilikuwa nawakilisha Sadia National Assembly. Sadia tunatoka na yeye kijiji kimoja. Tulienda primary school sawa, inaitwa Gafuru Primary School, na namjua mengi kuhusu yeye. Siku ya leo nimesema nitakuja kuwakilisha watu wa Tana River, kusimama na yeye akianzisha hii miradi ya BSI. Kwambia pongezi, tuko na wewe na tutasimama na wewe inshallah. Usirudi nyuma, songa mbele, tutakusukuma paka mahali Mwenyezi Mungu akujalia ufike. Na hii kazi ya kutetea haki ya wanadamu si kazi rahisi. Sote tunajua si kazi rahisi, iko na pingamizi mingi barabarani ukiendelea. Kwa hivyo haya yote uvumilie, na umefika mbali na inshallah utaendelea. Kwa hayo wadau wale ambao watakuwa wanashirikiana na BSI, mshikilieni Sadia, she is growing na anataka kusimama. Kwa hivyo pia tunawapatia mkononi mwenu ili asaidike. Sote tumsaidie, tumshirikiane. Tutamtafutia pia partners wengi wale tunawajua inshallah, na tutasonga. Asanteni sana kwa hayo mengi, tutashukuru. Thank you.
Asante sana, nimeshukuru. Sasa tutaalika the FGM Board.
Yeah, thank you very much, Madam Sadia, for giving us this very important initiative. And we also want to thank you for inviting Anti-FGM Board to be part of this very important process. So my name is Nicholas Songok from the Anti-FGM Board. I am representing the CEO, Madam Bernadette Loloju, who is engaged in other activities. She's having a board meeting today, so she sent me to this very important event. So I want to recognize the presence of women rep, Nairobi County, Madam Esther Passaris, our colleagues from ODPP, UNFPA, the other political leaders, religious leaders, all protocol observed. We are happy as Anti-FGM Board to be part of this very important process, because for us, we believe in working together, both as a state agency and the non-state agencies. And I want to say that the fact that we've been able to travel together with Sadia, because we have had quite a number of anti-FGM programs in Tana River, and I just want to say that it was a success. And we are hoping as Anti-FGM Board that the success that you are able to achieve in Tana River, you will be able to achieve going forward, because we are growing, and we are happy to note that even the scope of your work is increasing in terms of the counties that you are targeting, and even the thematic areas that you are targeting. So we are happy as Anti-FGM Board that one of the areas that you are targeting is campaigning against FGM, and you know that close to around 4 million girls and women in Kenya have undergone through FGM, and that the prevalence rates of FGM in Kenya for girls and women who have undergone FGM between the ages 15 to 49 is standing at 21%. And it shows that women and girls are at risk. And I also want to inform us that none of us, or all of us, in one way or another, will be affected by FGM. For example, all of us have daughters. And if maybe our daughters are also married by communities who practice FGM, then it means that our daughters are most likely to be affected by FGM. So this issue of FGM is affecting each and every one of us in one way or another, and we all understand the negative effects of FGM, be it physically, psychologically, and even otherwise. So as Anti-FGM Board, we are calling each and every one of us to be part of this journey, so that together we are able to end FGM. We know that we have the presidential directive to end FGM by the year 2022, and it's then a call for all of us to be part of this very important journey, because if we are in this journey together, then we are very likely to achieve success. So I just want to tell Sadia that as you start this very important initiative, and the FGM Board will continue to support you in all ways possible. Thank you very much, and we are wishing you success. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now may I have the global media campaign, kindly?
Hello everyone, how are you? Mko salama ama mko baridi? My name is Jeremiah Kipainoi, and I come from Kenya, but I work with the Global Media Campaign. It's a London-based organization that works in 8 African countries, in East, the Horn of Africa, as well as West Africa. I'm the Director of Communications, but I'm based here in Kenya. We've worked with Sadia for some time, probably. She's been working with the Global Media Campaign longer than I have been working with them. And I'm just very happy to see this moment. I've worked with Sadia as an activist myself, And I'm standing here today seeing her starting off, again, an organization here in Nairobi. So I'm so happy to see that, Sadia. I just want to tell you, we will be with you. We'll keep working with you as we've always done, supporting the campaigns on the media. And I just wish you well. I think all of us here have a big role to play, either from an individual capacity, organizational capacity. So let's hold our hands together. And as my friend here said, we can end FGM by 2022, as the president promised us that we are heading there. So asanteni sana na shukuru. I'll leave it to the program.
So now I want to invite the NCCS, National Council for Children's Services Board.
Honorable Esther Passaris, all protocols observed. Good morning. My name is Judy Washira. I work with the National Council for Children's Services. I'm representing the CEO, Mr. Abdi, who was not able to be with us. And mine, I'm just excited because I'm seeing the vision of BSI is almost like our vision. Our vision is an empowered and protected child. Then when I look at the issue of the FGM, to us, FGM is a violence against a child. So I'm looking at a partner who we are going to work with moving forward, because for the issues of protecting children, you cannot say that one organization or one department can do it alone. It needs a multi-sectoral approach. So I'm welcoming BSI to this very important sector of protecting our children. And we are very happy to be on board with you on the first day and looking forward to working with you. Thank you.
So now I will invite Sheikh Ibrahim Lithome to speak to us, and also invite Honorable Passaris.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I want an answer for that. Wa alaikum salam. Good morning. Good morning. I thought salamu ni za kujibiwa, ama sivyo? Mtu hawezi kujisalimia mwenyewe. Let me begin by thanking God Almighty. You know, sometimes we take certain things for granted. I don't want to take things for granted. The gift of life, the gift of good health, and also the gift of this country, and the freedom that we have to do the many things that we do in this country. My names are Sheikh Ibrahim Lithome from Jamia Mosque, that is the largest mosque in Kenya. But I've been in this campaign from 2006, and that's how I got to interact with Saadia. I've worked with UNFPA, Judith Kerogo. I've worked closely with her in developing a toolkit to delink religion, FGM from religion. And I'm excited this morning because I saw as one of the targets of BSI is to include religious leaders in this campaign. Many people who are outside this campaign might not know the importance of including religious leaders in this. But as a Muslim religious leader, let me tell you, whereas many communities, like my own community, the Maasais, they do it because of cultural reasons, the majority of the Muslims, where Saadia comes from and where Mheshimiwa comes from, they do it because they believe it is a religious requirement. And there is nothing as hard as delinking a practice from religion, because one, religion is very emotive. Religion is unquestionable to many people. Religion promises a reward, not in this world, but in the hereafter. I joined this campaign when we realized among the Somali community, you can come up with any laws, they will not care because they say we are following the laws of God. This is our religion. And the worst type of FGM in this world is practiced by the community where Saadia comes from, type 3, and it pains me that even as we are sitting here, a girl somewhere in Nairobi or anywhere, a Somali girl somewhere, age 6 to 10, is being mutilated, and people believe it is a religious requirement. And whereas other communities celebrate it, among the Muslims, it is done quietly. So, Mheshimiwa Passaris, if you have neighbors who are Somalis, even the MPs you are with in parliament, they are doing it quietly. That baggage is with them. They believe it is religious. And that's why, for me, I want to congratulate you, Sadia, for recognizing the importance of religious leaders. We want to promise you, we'll stand with you. You know that I have a book that is free online, Delinking Islam from FGM. Early and forced marriage is another harmful cultural practice. Many Muslims believe it is a religious requirement to protect the girls from promiscuity. Running away from your responsibility of taking care of your girl, you forced her to marry. Yet in Islam, a marriage that is forced is invalid. The girl herself has to give her consent. So I'm excited about this initiative, and I'm happy the guest of honor today is a fighter of women's rights, Mheshimiwa Esther Passaris. I don't want to speak a lot. We'll have many opportunities of working together with BSI to delink religion or to use religion to campaign against these practices. I heard somebody talking about our target is by 2022, there should be no FGM. Let me tell you, unknown to you, it's coming back now in a big way. Sadia knows what we are facing within the Muslim community, and I would like the law enforcers to enforce the law. The whip has to be cracked. We have a very good law, but it's not being implemented, especially amongst the communities that are applying it. Mheshimiwa Passaris, you're in a position to make that voice heard there. The law is there, no implementation at all. It's not being enforced. So do something about it. Now I have the pleasure of inviting a lady that we all admire, a role model to many girls in this country, Mheshimiwa Esther Passaris, to come and give us the keynote address. Mheshimiwa, karibu sana.
Thank you so much, Sheikh. Thank you so much. Sadia Hussein, today is your day. So I'm going to say that I'm honored to be here, just like I'm sure everybody is. We've made the time because over the years we've shared in your pain. You have explained to us graphically what you went through, what it meant to you to have been, to have undergone the practice of female genital mutilation. The MP from Gassen, the representative from the board of the End FGM by 2022, the global media campaign partners, UNFPA, the bank, the people that are here to support Sadia. I want to say good morning. I actually decided to come. I don't normally go for NGO launches because there are so many and it would be a full-time job to be going for every launch. But the reason I decided to come for this particular one is because of the initiative by the President to end FGM by 2022. And you know, I hear you, Sheikh Ibrahim, I hear you when you say that it's getting worse. With the pandemic, we saw sexual gender-based violence increase, double. We saw the need to have safe houses. And this is one of the violations that women and girls go through, right? I heard you talk about what if your girls get married to people in that community that want this practice. The fact is, this is against the law. We should not even be talking about what if. It's against the law. And I'm so happy that the DPP is part of this launch today, because it is his office, together with the IG's office, together with the administration, interior, who are supposed to actually, one, sensitize the public. Because the public, sometimes we think that they understand what the law is. This is happening in a lot of communities in Kenya. It's happening in the KC community, it's happening in the Maasai community, it's happening in the Somali community. And I'm so glad, because at one point it became like it was against Islam. And now the sheikhs came out very strongly and said, this is not in the Quran. This is not something that we should subject our girls to. All right? And I'm so glad that you're pushing it and saying it's not Islam. What is FGM? It is taking away a God-given gift and right from a woman and a child. The emotional scars that one goes through when they've endured FGM, the pain and the struggle as they decide to become mothers, the trauma never leaves them. These are little girls put through so much pain, right? And then you're taking away a gift from God. You know, I always feel that there is an effort, and there's always been a historical effort to put down the woman, to undermine the woman. And this is one of the rights that women have to fight for, the right over your own body. And I feel that no one sex has the right over the other. All right? We're equal in God's eyes. All right? And I feel that as long as we have FGM and we have the law, we can have the law. But if we don't have implementation, if we don't have sensitization, if we don't make a strong case on why it is wrong, how it is delink it. I like the word delinking it from the religion. Right? So there's a lot of work to be done before 2022. And it's worrying to hear that it's on the increase. But I'm not surprised. Because the pandemic saw a lot of girls at home and a lot of need to control the other sex. All right? To undermine, to take away its dignity, to take away its value. That is what it does. When you circumcise a young girl, a woman, you're taking away her value as a woman. You're taking away her dignity. All right? And you're also making her not feel like she was good enough. And she was enough even before the circumcision. And she will remain enough without the circumcision. So for me, I'm here, Sadia, to say that I'm glad you've taken your pain and transformed it into something to help the community. And I can see your NGO is going to work beyond. You're talking about mentorship, you're talking about empowering, you're talking about sports. So you've got a lot more to do, but we still have a crisis here if we're supposed to win by 2022. I suggest that the board works with organizations like Sadia's and actually get out there and do what is right. Right? So for me, I'm here, I stand with you. We are grateful for everything that you've done so far, and we will support you. Now, NGAF, the National Affirmative Action Fund, will support CBOs, because we don't work with NGOs unless we do a program together, but we will support CBOs that work with you, because I know ISLI has a lot of issues as well, a lot of cases where girls are probably taken up country and then they're brought back after they've undergone the practice. So I look forward to you bringing me the names so we can give them some monetary support. So it is now my privilege to welcome the DPP, who I understand will be joining us through Zoom, to give us some of his remarks. And I believe that we're also being joined by Wiper Party leader, Kalonzo Musyoka, who will be also making some remarks immediately after the DPP. So Mr. Noordin Haji, you have the floor. Thank you.
Thank you. Our host, Honorable Sadia, Esther Passaris, and our brother online, DPP, Noordin Haji, ladies and gentlemen. I know Sadia is a go-getter. Although she is completely unrecognizable, but she stands very strong. Though short, middle build, but she has come out as a real warrior against FGM. And I think we owe a big clap. When I last met her, it was at the offices of Kalonzo Musyoka Foundation about a year ago. And she was so concerned about the girl child that we had to support her that way. And I'm happy to see you, Mheshimiwa Esther Passaris, another champion for ladies, women empowerment, and the county women rep for Nairobi. So there's 30 or 20 of us, Mheshimiwa Sheikh, our spiritual leader. I think we cannot continue singing the same song year in, year out. We have heard from the country's chief prosecutor that from his end and from where he sits, is committed to ending FGM. Enforcement, even listening to Sheikh, is a challenge. So we need to be able to move from talking about these things to commitments, to real commitments on ending this cultural practice, which I now know is not even religious, cultural practice, which is so hard. But I thank Sadia as well, because she has now registered NGO, and I want to call on all people of goodwill to support her in this endeavor. And she will move from Tana River, which is our home county, to every other county in this country where this practice is a problem. We wish you well. And I know that many others would have liked to be here, but because of COVID, and now we pray this COVID disappears, so that next time I meet Sadia, I can at least tell that she's the one. Because now, you know, Muslim ladies are so graciously dressed that when they add a mask, that's the end of the story. You can only trust what you are told. But I think I can tell from her eyes that she's the one. And so, congratulations again, Sadia, and may these freedom heights, we are talking about this matter from this magnificent new building, Freedom Heights, Freedom Heights. May our girls, may the girl child and others and people of goodwill find freedom, true freedom, so that they can enjoy their humanity to its fullest. And congratulations once again. So we are now launching a strategic plan for our NGO, which is Brighter Society Initiative, BSI. Thank you. Thank you. Sasa mimi maliza yangu. Thank you. Oh, I have to know. Oh, where's mine? Mtu alichukua na kwenda naye. Hii. I have to get it out, isn't it?
Okay, we can have them.
So here you are. Katani, there you are.
So, allow me to say some words of thanks.
Thank you. Have we launched? May I declare BSI strategic plan officially launched? Thank you.
Thank you so much, His Excellency, Honorable Kalonzo Musyoka, Honorable Esther Passaris, the DPP, UNFPA, Sheikh Ibrahim and FGM Board, Honorable Ibrahim Sane, all protocol observed, and the BSI team, wherever you are, thank you so much for attending this forum. I don't have much to say. I'm a survivor of FGM myself. I've used my story for change, my pain actually, to transform the society. And everyone, I dream of a society free from all forms of violence. That's why I said I want to have a brighter society initiative. So thank you so much. Now we will go cut the ribbon so that the office is officially opened. You sign our visitors book, you bless us, then you will leave. Thank you so much. There are drinks here, so you can enjoy. And the DPP, thank you so much.